Hey Quarantines, it's Bronwyn, and this is my buddy Whiskey. He's being very patient while also very annoyed right now. I wanted to take a moment just to encourage you all to join the library. I'm talking to teens in the city of Cote-Saint-Luc in Cote-Saint-Luc, Quebec. We have tons of teen volunteering opportunities still, even in quarantine. I run the teen volunteer programs, and we also have teen programs going on. So we have Magic the Gathering with my colleague John. We have a write-in with my colleague Elizabeth. We have a movie afternoon every Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. So there's tons of stuff happening. Whiskey would also really like for you all to join the library and to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to follow us on Facebook. We're also talking about reviving our teen Instagram, so if you have concerns about this, which Whiskey certainly does, then you should really get in touch with me. So this week I chose romance, and some of the romances are also summer romance, which is like an extra added bonus since we're all starting to get a little bit stir crazy and summer is coming. But I'd love to hear what themes you want to see. So please comment below if you have any votes. The rest of the story is a big-hearted, sweeping novel about a girl who reconnects with a part of her family she hasn't seen since she was a little girl and falls in love all over the course of a magical summer. Emma and her dad are living a good life. It says everything is a little predictable. Then she's unexpectedly sent to spend the summer with her mother's family, her grandmother and the cousins she hasn't seen since she was a little girl. So she realizes when she gets there that there are two very different communities. There's kind of a more affluent community and one that's a little bit more financially disadvantaged. And she realizes that her parents came from two different worlds. So she also reconnects with her best friend from when she was little. Book 2 is another summer romance called What If It's Us by Adam Silvera and Becky Albertalli. And you may know Becky Albertalli from the pretty popular book made into a movie called Love, Simon. Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda was the name of the book. This book is about two teen boys who meet cute at a post office. One has been on Broadway, I think, and he's like in New York for the summer, and the other one just broke up with his boyfriend. So you can kind of see it's going to be like a cute summer romance, and it has that element of being in New York City and hopefully some Broadway stuff in there, so it sounds like a really fun read. Book 3, it's called The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West, and the premise is that the main character is dumped by her boyfriend on prom night, and so she meets this guy, this mysterious person, and decides to like pretend that he's her boyfriend to make her ex jealous, I guess. So it's very much like, it sounds like a lot of rom-com movies, and who knows what's going to happen, but I think I might be able to predict what happens in the end. Can you? Anyway, maybe I think it'll be a fun read, and Casey West seems like she writes a lot of teen romance, so we have a few other books by Casey West on Overdrive as well. Another summer romance with The Summer I Turned Pretty, book 4 by Jenny Han. She also wrote To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which is another popular teen romance series. This one follows a character who feels like she was never really noticed by boys, and she's interested in boys, but she goes to the same place every summer. So it's another summer vacation romance read, and probably has to do with her discovering that boys are actually interested in her. Book 5 is The 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett by Chelsea Sodati, and this is the only book that I've read in the ones that I've been talking about so far. This book has the romance component. It also has some mystery as well, and the main character is really quirky and different, and so that really drew me to the book and kept me reading. The way that she sees the world is really different than the way that other people see it, and it's really evident in her relationship with her best friend, which becomes a little bit more fraught when the main character starts to pursue the disappearance of a very popular girl who went to their high school, who's now a young woman in university. So in pursuing this disappearance, the main character becomes a little bit obsessed, and it's really hard for the people who surround her to understand what's going on. So it's kind of a mystery. Yes, there is a romance element, but there's also a lot of dealing with friendships and how they change over time. And that is, to me, really interesting. So it's a great character driven read. The next book is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and this is an unlikely romance between two teens. And it's fraught with a lot of race issues, with some class issues, and some, parents of different backgrounds. So I'm making it sound very academic, but it's just a really fun, sweet read that makes you think. I highly suggest it. I hope you all have a great week or 2 weeks. It seems like these days I'm able to get a video out once every couple weeks. But again, keep subscribing, keep liking and commenting on these videos, on all of our YouTube videos. It really makes us feel great to know that they're being watched and enjoyed. And I am more than happy to take requests and suggestions for the themes for future videos or personalized reading suggestions. So don't hesitate to hit me up. Look at the csllibrary.org website and you can find our contact information there. Stay safe, sane, and keep reading. Peace out. My hair is like, I'm just like, my hair is usually really short, so this is like super long right now for me, and it's starting to drive me nuts, but I'm trying to just like be at peace with each phase of my quarantine hair. How are you guys doing with your hair? Ugh.